let's try. Let's see how well the scope is sighted in. I don't know what we want to try today, because this is all the ammo I'm going to be selling with the new gun. Plus, I mean, this thing is filled to the rim. What do we want to try? Let's try this Nelson. Let's see. Oh Lord. 240.2. Alright, and we're going to do a trigger test. Well, actually, we need to sight in the gun first. 242. Let's see where we're sighted in. We're going ahead and stretching it all the way out to 44 yards here. Alright, let's put this first shot on the bucket and see where we're hitting. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we hit the deep. 1053 with the 240. Oh, was that? More 250s in here. Got a lot of heavy stuff. All right, I'm gonna try the. I believe this is 150 grain. Let's see, 160. I mean, 158.2. All right. I'm gonna put this one. All right, I think the green dot is on the money. So instead, I want to put it in the same hole, so I'm gonna put it to D again. Before, no reading. Well, same reading on the first one, but that's not the reading. 1164 with the 160s. A little higher. Let's try another one. Might have to get some more of these 150s. Huh, 1121 on that middle one. And that was hole on hole, so that was, all right, 1121. We've got 3,200 PSI. This is going for 45-yard target. $1,081, 1,074. Okay, just a little to the left. Let's see if it does this one in the same hole. Hmm. 1,030. Let's try one more time. 3 shots. 158.4. .32. That was 1,005, 994. And this one says 896. This one's been shot and fell down a bunch of times. So let's just take this one off because it's not reading right. As you can see, it's compromised. I just can't remember what. Let's see, where are we at? That was right on the money. All right, here goes the 3-shot group. Okay. All right, so this should be dead center bullseye if I did it correctly. All right, I'm gonna go for the bullseye below what after I made my correction, let's shoot in the same spot. Yeah, baby. Right there on the money. I'll do one more just to prove it. Last shot was 955, 939. Here comes another one. Let's put my green dot on the money now. Oh, wow. 925 and 904. That is awesome. This tune has just been phenomenal. Let's go take a look. That gun has performed outstanding. And now everything you see, I'll have all the shots. I'll post them later with all the specs with the feet per second. Now you can't go off the power of this one because it's cold outside. When it's warmer outside, that's when you're going to get your top speeds, top power. But as you can see, every one of these shots, except the last two, were over 1,000 feet per second. Shooting over 160 grain. Okay, so this is what happened. This was my first group when I put the scope on right here. This was a trigger test. I wasn't really aiming. I was just putting the green dot on and looking to the side. And then once I made my adjustment, I put it right here. Of course, I was aiming here, and believe it or not, because of the weight of the gun, it's a lot easier to hold it steady. But this is my group, 45 yards. Those two right there. I mean, I could probably do one more. See if we can put one in the middle. Let's do one more. Okay. So I have found one more flaw with the sunlight, other than this spot right here, is we had a little drip, looks like. But I mean, if you sand that down, you could fix it, but I don't want to mess with it anymore. I won't take a chance on compromising the tank, and you could barely notice it. The only way you'll notice it in case the sun is shining directly on it. But as you could see, I spent hours and hours and hours trying to get this where I'm at. Okay, here is your up close look at the AEA Challenger 457 with the max power package. You also get these 3 modified magazines because the way it's designed, you need that extra room in that lip right there. So every one of these have been cut to size. So the mag fits in perfectly with no drag whatsoever. Also, I've managed to figure out a way to get the bend tack to sit flush. As you can see, that's in there firm. That's not sliding back and forth. That's a pretty good mount right now, based on everything that I've done. And if you look close, you can notice that this tank has been glazed over with a wax polyurethane to secure the finish for years to come. So it's literally the only flaw I could see is that and that, but you can only see it if it's like in direct sunlight and you're looking for it, because it really camouflages itself in. And there's no other gun like it. Show me another bullpup with this kind of character in the wood. Look at that. I love the lines. That is absolutely incredible. The other side's got a whole new look. for itself too. But look at those lines, are incredible. I spent well over a month polishing and sanding and really pushing that polyurethane stain deep into the thread, deep into the pores. That's why you see such dark and heavy lines. I think it looks outstanding, and I did an awesome shoot today. I just sighted it in. It's dead center on the bullseye, and as of right now, we're going to be selling it as is with everything you see. One of the 250 lumen LED light with rechargeable batteries. As you also has a rechargeable battery in the laser, HD Pinty laser. That is a Nikon scope. That scope alone is about 450 bucks. And the Cvlife bipod. I custom the feet with the carbon fiber. You can pop those off if you want, just by punching, take a little punch screw and knock the little punch screw out of the feet, and they'll just tap right back into place. There's also, if you look real close, there's a gold one in here too. So you have gold underneath this. If you really want to show out, that matches your Raptor pellet on the 22 caliber Raptor pellet on the nose. Now that's for an over and under scope. So if you go down to a 40 zoom or a much smaller head than this, you'll be able to use an over and under. But as right now, this one has the, you cannot use the over and under with this. There's not even one on it, because that is a monstrum mount. Maybe I can find us another one in the future. But if you're in the market, email me at bigbopper@gmail.com. I will follow up with you and tell you how we can make the purchase. And I promise you, I'm guaranteeing you, you're going to love this gun. Absolutely. I've done trigger work to this that pretty much, I mean, it's no pretty much about it. It is 100% not going to fail on you with the way it's set up. And you'll understand that once you see the mechanics, if you decide to break your gun down and do future maintenance on it. But be honest with you, this is probably one of the most simplest setups I've ever seen, and they're very easy to learn. And don't let it intimidate you. You have the power of Zeus with this damn gun, and the accuracy is unbelievable. And the fact that it could shoot 1,300 feet per second, well, that's over 400 yards in 1 second. Are you kidding me? But you got to take in the fact of air ballistics, earth rotation, all that good stuff. That's going to slow your bullet down, depending on the humidity. There's just so many damn factors. It's crazy. And finding that math problem to figure out exactly how far it'll shoot is literally Chinese arithmetic to me. But all I could do is show you the foot-pounds of energy and the feet per second, and then you could do the math and test it for yourself. But I promise you, there's not another 457 on the market that's beating this one right here. And any questions, feel free to email me, bigbopper@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. All right, this is where we ended up today after however many shots that was. Right at 1800 PSI. Everything you see here is what's for sale right now, other than the radars in the back. But, all right, everything you see here with this 750 foot-pounds of energy beast of an air gun, it's a 457 Challenger made by AEA products, and this gun hands down is destroying all the competition. The Peel Driver and what else is there? The Hatsan Hercules. Neither one of those in the 45 caliber have come close to 750 foot-pounds of energy. And that is something I've yet to see online anywhere. So I've proven it several times. This gun can do it. That's why I'm asking what I'm asking for this gun. I've done a lot of trigger work, a lot of woodwork, as you can see. That is not the factory stain. They usually come with like a cherry red. And look at the line and the character that I brought out with all the techniques that I've learned over the years on how to get this wood exactly like what you see here. I mean, that finish is outstanding. It has that marble look, it's soft to the touch. I mean, it's just, your fingers just glide across it. Very nice. Anyways, I'm asking $2,000 as it sits. With everything you see in the picture, you're going to get your metric tool set. You're going to get what's left over of the 457 ammo. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of ammo left. And 3 working mags. They're all modified because of the tune that I've done. The trigger goes in a little bit further, so you're going to need that extra extension. That's why they all have the indentations right here. But they slide in and they fit perfect. Every one of them work. I've tested it many times on the website. And you're going to get my metric set, so you can actually swap out screws. If you overturn one and strip one, you have plenty to choose from. No other manufacturer offers everything that you see here. So that's why this one costs what it does. And plus, I get paid for all the time that I've spent getting it to this perfection level. Because let alone the fact that it has a custom carbon fiber shroud that fits seamlessly and perfectly. Now, this is nothing but professional grade electrical tape, and this has been JB welded to the tape here, so it'll come off together. It doesn't ruin the carbon at all. But if you want to use a over and under scope, this works perfectly. Because I just sighted in a scope that didn't work, and it literally was lined up perfect, and I didn't even have to fire one bullet. Just because my barrel lined up, I can make sure my crosshairs line up. And if the crosshairs don't line up with the barrel downrange, then obviously the reticles are messed up if you cannot use the reticle adjustment. I've had that happen a couple times because these guns are massive, the kick is ferocious, and it will break a scope. But I have not had any issues with this Nikon, and I've shot this. I've had well over 70, 80 videos probably just with this gun. It's been cleaned out thoroughly. I guarantee will not have any issues, not even with the trigger, because the trigger has been fixed to the shaft instead of using a set screw that would screw down onto this pole like this. You would tighten a set screw and it would hold. This is how it would pull the shaft to pull the trigger, just by how tight it was on this. So there's no indentations or anything to grab that, so it's easily stripped out. So that's why you probably hear a lot of trigger issues, if you hear any trigger issues at all. Now, maybe it's because I've got such a powerful tune on it, I don't know. But now that I have a hole through the shaft, the screw goes through it and it's bolted in on both sides. So now there's no way for this shaft not to be able to pull the trigger. So now you understand that's not going to malfunction anymore. So with that being said, $2,000 plus tax, and it costs about $50 to ship anywhere in Florida. So, I mean, anywhere in the United States. If this is what you want, email me. I'll get back with you with my Zelles or checking account information, and you can wire the money that way, and I'll ship everything to you and probably get to you within a week, depending on what shipping process we pick. I'll also have insurance on it that'll cover the money 100% on delivery. So all that will be covered. Your 100% will be taken care of, I promise. And if you don't feel comfortable buying from somebody on YouTube, just look in my eBay store called Big Bopper Airguns on eBay, or just type in AEA Challenger Pro. You'll find my count. You'll see, I'll put a screenshot of it so you can look it up. You'll see I have 100% customer satisfaction. Been with eBay for over 8-9 years now, and I aim to please. That's why I put so much effort into making these guns outstanding. All my customers love them. Everybody I've sold a gun to absolutely loves it. But don't take my word for it. Just go look at my reviews. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. All right. I got it filled up to 4,500 PSI one more time. Can't see it. It's just a hair under it. So we're not going to get the full max PSI, the full max performance if it's not right at 4,500, but you'll get an idea. I just want to show a difference between shooting in the cold and shooting in the heat versus the effect on, not the accuracy, but the power. The power, 78 point. This is a big behemoth. We'll split that board, or split that 4x4. 3, 2, 1. 895. Try another one. Second shot. Not 857. Second shot. Should we do a third? Third shot with the 380s. .822. All right, I gotta go down there and see that kind of damage. All right, third shot with the 380s. 822. That is not a good score because it's cold outside, but still plenty strong to take down whatever game you're trying to hunt for. But those big numbers I've been posting were all during the summer. That's why it was probably shooting a lot faster. All right. Let's see what we got here. Damn. Jeez, look at that. Just blew the guts right out of that thing. Nice. If you remember the last round, you remember I ended with those two right here. So these two hit right there. Look at that, just cleared all the way through there into the next one. You can see the trail from the 4x4, but let's see, I think there's two shots right here. I think all three of these are right here, because if you remember, or actually there's two here and then one here, I think, because this one was here before, that group was here, and then this is with the 380s right here and right here. And yeah, the 380 will push through. That went through. Let's see, where did it hit? Went through there. Yep, right there, and into this one. And stuck out right there. I think that's it pushing out right there. So that caught it. Or did it go out? I don't know, let's see. Let's see, I got a hole back here. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that caught it. But that's some serious devastation. maybe we'll do it again. But as you can see, this is the first group after I made my corrections. Now I'm right here on the money. All right, I got it filled up to 4,500 psi one more time. Can't see it. It's just a hair under it, so we're not going to get the full max psi. I mean the full max performance if it's not right at 4,500, but you'll get an idea. I just want to show a difference between shooting in the cold and shooting in the heat versus the effect on not the accuracy but the power. The power 78 point. This is a big behemoth. We'll split that board, or split that 4x4. 3, 2, 1. 895. Try another one. Second shot. Not 857. Second shot. Should we do a third? Third shot with the 380s. .822. All right, I gotta go down there and see that kind of damage. All right, third shot with the 380s. 822. That is not a good score because it's cold outside, but still plenty strong to take down whatever game you're trying to hunt for. But those big numbers I've been posting were all during the summer. That's why it was probably shooting a lot faster. All right. Let's see what we got here. Damn. Jeez, look at that. Just blew the guts right out of that thing. Nice. If you remember the last round, you remember I ended with those two right here. So these two hit right there. Look at that, just cleared all the way through there into the next one. You can see the trail from the 4x4, but let's see, I think there's two shots right here. I think all three of these are right here, because if you remember, or actually there's two here and then one here, I think, because this one was here before, that group was here, and then this is with the 380s right here and right here. And yeah, the 380 will push through. That went through. Let's see, where did it hit? Went through there. Yep, right there, and into this one. And stuck out right there. I think that's it, pushing out right there. So that caught it. Or did it go out? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I got a hole back here. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that caught it. But that's some serious devastation. It did go through because that's a brand new cardboard that I just made with those bullseyes in the back, and you can see the trail right through those. There you go. Thanks.